Oh my god, hi guys.
Hello, people.
I'm Milena.
Hello.
And we're watching Better Call Saul.
Look.
So excited and so sad before every single episode. I'm so right now excited, but that just makes ending coming sooner. You know what I mean?
And again, we are watching this day late.
Yeah, we're watching this day late.
Somehow our scheduling works that way that we just have to wait another day to watch this. That's awful for me. But it's fine. We're here. We're watching. I am so excited about this episode. This episode is being directed by, I'm not gonna butcher his name, Giancarlo. How do you pronounce it?
Gus.
Yeah,
it's being directed by Gus.
I love when they give actors.
Me too. I love that. I think that's
especially
very supportive.
Especially because it's like last season.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think that's very good for the actors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna support him. The fact that I don't support Gus has nothing to do with the actor. I support him very much.
The actor is incredible.
The actor is incredible.
Incredible.
It's a power playing this kind of a character.
Okay, well, in the last episode, Howard has caught up to what Kim and Jimmy are doing.
Except he hasn't.
Except he doesn't really know, as much as we don't really know, you know?
Yeah.
He knows that they are planting evidence on him and everything and trying to make it seem like he is a drug addict and whatever. And he has hired, I guess, a private investigator to follow Kim and Jimmy's moves and maybe, I don't know, get something on them. I'm not sure. It seems like Jimmy and Kim expected because...
Not expected. I think they did it on purpose.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just saying like they expected this. Like that's how they planned this thing. They counted on, I think, Howard catching on. And now, I don't know, what did Kim say? Now because we know what happens next. I don't know what happens next, girl, and I'm too afraid to ask you.
I kind of don't want to find out.
What a terrifying. That was terrifying. That was terrifying when she said that. That sounded so like.
I had the gut.
Because it sounded like so villains. You know, it's like we'll see what happens there. Kim still knows that Lalo is alive. Still, Jimmy doesn't know. Only a matter of time before he, I guess, finds out. Still, a question as to if he's gonna say something about Lalo to the police. Just because of the whole, it wasn't me, it was Ignacio, didn't Lalo send you? But
now
why
that
would
Mike
he think?
told Kim, is there a possibility for Kim to somehow get involved with that and have to run away?
I think that's a big possibility. I think...
to me, seems
that is the only, piece of the puzzle that, we don't know. We don't know anything that happens with Lalo. And now Kim is involved with that. And it's not gonna be just, a passing thing, you know? It's not gonna be oh, well, Kim knows, and that's it. It's gonna be.
But is there a possibility
thing,
for Jimmy to not know that she ran away?
Possibly.
I'm thinking just because of the way Jimmy behaves after.
I know.
And Kim running away and not having anything to do with him would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
I think Kim is alive again.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't think she's in jail.
Though, did you say even the last episode we saw the bar?
Yes, I don't know if I told to you maybe because I was editing the episode, I think, and then I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah.
I was editing the episode and there was a Kim again and a shot from the outside in and it was bars and I was like, Camila, no, look at this again.
I'm not sure if the writers are trying to tell us, oh, she's going to jail. And we're just thinking too much of it, maybe it's just a jail in her own mind. And she's gonna be
metaphoric.
And they're just really putting bars in front of her.
I'm not
sure
which
which one.
I can't see Kim being in jail and Jimmy just working and acting the way he's acting. That doesn't work in my mind. You know, I wouldn't expect that of him. Yeah. And so that's why that theory doesn't hold water to me. If Jimmy was acting differently, if he wasn't, I don't know, sleeping around and everything, then I would be okay, possibly.
I don't know, maybe if Kim doesn't want, and is not gonna want anything to do with Jimmy.
Well,
when she gets into jail and he's trying to contact you for 6 months and she doesn't want to see him. There's nothing of that to me seems possible.
Well, yes, but if you think about it, I could see that happening because Kim wouldn't want Jimmy to let's say, lose his whole life waiting for her or whatever.
Yeah.
She's gonna maybe want him to move on with his life. And so again, I feel like she might say something to him that she doesn't mean, but that he believes.
But honestly, I still think the bigger possibility is her running away.
That is also a big
possibility. Honestly,
I mean, yes, I also think that's a possibility.
I think that's the biggest possibility in my mind so far. Honestly, more than just her, more than her going to jail. Because like honestly, I don't think she is gonna do something so horrible to go to jail.
For a long time.
Exactly. And
it has to connect with Lala.
Because if she's gonna plant the evidence or something like that in my for Howard, and that everybody's gonna find out about that, you know, I would more suspect her to lose her license than to go to jail for 10 years. I would not expect that. So in my mind, especially because now Mac told her and not Jimmy, and she's not telling Jimmy about Lala, I could see her possibly having for some reason to run away and leave this life.
It definitely has it definitely has something to do with Lalo.
Yeah.
And I just can't, I don't know what exactly. Like Lalo now, we have seen was the last episode that as well? Yes, it was. He has taken the, I guess the gift that the boys sent to their boss. And I'm sure he's gonna like track where it was made and then see who asked for it to be made and then track the guys. I expect that's gonna happen, and then like with that information, again, he doesn't succeed at all. So like I just don't know how then Kim comes to the equation with that.
Yeah. I'm not sure about that, but what I want to say is we got a very interesting comment that I completely agree with.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, about Gus. We had a scene. I don't know how we haven't connected it.
My brain doesn't work in those ways. I think that was the first comment. Like I posted that on Patreon, I think, and that was like the first comment, and I read it, and I like screenshot it to me, and I was like, that's it.
That's it.
I was like, that's fucking it. That's like so. It's so clearly right that like because there was a moment where Gus was like taking orders, right?
Okay.
He was in the like Pollos Hermanos. He was like taking orders, and then he was like suggesting to the guy to take some fries or whatever, and then like the thing fell, and then you saw Gus's face that was like so. It was like he had an epiphany, and then he went outside, and the scene cut, and like I only took it as being like. Gus is paranoid, like he wants to do things. After that, he went to the lab.
That's the thing, because him going to lab, to me, in that moment, just suggested that we're gonna see that the theory that Lalo is gonna go to the guy who made the lab was right. That's what I thought is gonna happen. I thought it was like
for the audience, for us to be like, Lalo's coming, you know?
And
I didn't think Gus also knew.
Gus realized that Lalo could possibly... That's what Lalo is gonna go after.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think Lava is not gonna be able to get revenge, because
Gus is a step ahead now.
Exactly, Gus is 5 steps ahead.
Look, we can say what we want about Gus. We have said many things, but he is brilliant. Like I think it's so fucking hard to be a step ahead of him. Like even when Walter was at the end. It was because like the Hector part is like his one weak spot because of his history. You know, I think that's the only place where you could like, let's say, hit him because he's not gonna maybe think necessarily straight. But like otherwise, I don't think you can win against Gus. I just think he is incredibly smart.
I mean, it's not just about Gus; it's about the people he hired for him.
Oh, of course,
like,
but that like. He's smart enough to know
he was smart enough, exactly, and to surround himself with the people who are gonna be loyal, faithful to him.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's, for example, one thing that Walter didn't have. He had one person next to him
who didn't want to be next to him.
Exactly. So like.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that Walter managed to kill him. Honestly.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh, we have also. We're late because like for the past we were visiting her brother, and while we were there, we made him and his girlfriend watch. They wanted to. They wanted to watch Better Call Saul, and so we watched the first 2 episodes together. Can't wait to rewatch it all. But like there was this one line when it was said, and both of us were just like, I don't remember, was it Chuck who said it?
Chuck said something about Kim.
It said like, you know, something about she has like a promising bright future, like could have a promising bright future.
Something like that.
But like that's something that Jimmy's gonna screw it up.
Yeah, you're gonna tear her down.
Something like I can't remember quite what it was.
I don't know how we can't.
I don't know. It was like just now.
2 days ago.
But like it was something along those lines, and both were just like,
yeah.
So I feel like foreshadowing. And now I'm like the entire 2 episodes, I'm like looking for clues. I was like, I kept looking for clues to be like, does this tell me something about where it goes? I didn't gather much about. It was great. Can't wait to rewatch Better Call Saul. That's kind of where we left off, right?
Let's play the episode. Let's see. Yeah, and after this one, we have only one more until the mid-season finale.
And is the break like a month?
A month, I think, something like that. I have to check, but something like that. Are Walter and Jesse gonna come into the next episode or the second half?
Like, I just know when I wake up Tuesday morning, I cannot go on anything.
But then, if
I
it
cannot go on
hasn't
Instagram,
happened,
I cannot go on YouTube, I cannot go on Twitter, I cannot go
But if
anywhere.
it doesn't happen, then that also... you have to be careful for the rest of the series.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah, that's the thing. But like,
then it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Yes, but like now, like I didn't expect them before the finale of the first part. Like I didn't expect them at all. So like I was fine. I feel like for this I'm gonna have to be very, very careful. I'm not gonna touch my phone.
I wouldn't care that much if I knew when they are coming. I would care if I know how. You know.
Oh, okay.
Like, I expect them to come in the next episode. I just don't know how. So, like, that's the biggest mystery to me. We already know they're coming.
Very excited. Very excited to see how they connect the 2 storylines. Look, let's watch, okay? This was enough talking. No.
Baby girl. I'm terrified.
Here she is.
Oh my god. Kimmy. Really?
Did she steal something and she was
She's
caught?
never done anything like this before. Never. She's a straight A student. She's always got her nose in a book. A thief. You know better than this, Kim. I'd say I'm disappointed, but that doesn't even begin to cover it. You know what? Maybe that's for the best. Nip it in the bud. I mean, protecting her from the consequences of her own actions.
With some discretion here. Our main concern is we just don't want to see the same faces over and over. So if you can promise me that this was a one-time thing...
Are you going to do it again?
No.
And what was so wonderful that you just had to steal it?
Earrings and a necklace.
Earrings and a necklace. Unbelievable. She's going to wish we called the police.
Well, including sales tax, it's $35.53.
35.
It's really not necessary.
Well, Kim, what do we say?
Thank you.
You know, you got a fine mother there. You don't want to disappoint her again.
No. A fine mother. She drives under the influence with a fucking kid. Is this a part of the plan? Did she... Where's Smiler smiling? Does Smiler send her in there to steal?
Nip it in the bud. I didn't know you had it in you.
Okay, she didn't.
She just didn't.
Here.
She was pretending
Yeah,
that she was mad.
See? Your mom's good for something, huh? Hey, relax. You got away with it.
I hate horrible parents.
Baby girl.
I hate this.
And the mother did, the actress did a good job because like for a moment there was like, this sounds like the way that Kim would say some things. Like in the car. You got away with it. Howard? Because Jimmy has only colorful ones.
Help yourself to happiness. Sprinkle it with love.
They're having problems, right?
Well, something.
How'd you sleep?
Like that's what he told the therapist.
That is for you.
Peace.
Thanks.
Can't believe it's been a whole year.
How do you want to handle it?
Well, however you want. You could go, or I could go. We could both go.
I'll go.
This marriage
Probably
might
for the
be
best.
over.
Actually, there is something you should know about a situation I'm dealing with. You remember what was going on with Chuck's brother, Jimmy?
You mean with the bowling balls and...
I think it's getting worse. In fact, it's possible you might hear or see something. Just know that if you do, whatever it is, I'm handling it.
He saw clients starting at 9 a.m. One tried to bring a pet cockatiel into the waiting room. Same place as the day before. 2:30 to 3:20, he was down at the courthouse for a bail hearing, then back to the office, home at 10 after 8.
What do you plan to do, Howard? Like, are you looking for
Wednesday was more of the
evidence?
same.
What's this?
Yeah, I was just getting to that. That was 3 days ago. Only time he broke the pattern. Stopped at Craddock Marine over on Central instead of going straight to the office. Looked like he made a cash withdrawal. But I counted 4, maybe 5 stacks. I'd say somewhere in the ballpark of 20 grand. But is there any reason he'd need that much cash?
He's renovating the office?
No legitimate reason.
You fell right into the
yeah.
trap, literally.
They want you to see this, know this, and do something with it.
Gonna be okay.
Oh. Oh! We didn't see him for a while.
Come on.
We're lucky you were able to see us.
It's no problem. I was already here with another patient. Be back.
Who is your other page?
Human.
All right. How we doing? I don't know. I guess my skin's a little dry.
Okay, what would they need him for?
Are you sure you used enough?
Absolutely. Look all the
Okay.
way to the right.
What is gonna happen to him?
What are you
What's
doing?
it
I
gonna
don't
feel
know.
like? And how long is it gonna last? Is the guy roughly your size? Yeah. An hour or two.
And if there's a blood test?
This stuff is not showing up on any blood panel they're running in this town. You're gonna do this. This is the way to go. I cannot wait to be done with all of this. I hear you. You know, I read somewhere that vets are even more depressed than lawyers. Depressed? No. I love being a vet. That's what it's all about. Animals in my life. It's
That's
this other
humans.
stuff. It's getting to be too much. No offense. Well, so you're closing up shop? Yep. Once I sell my little black book, it's gonna be all animals all the time.
The little black book.
Black book?
Yeah, keys to the kingdom. Yeah, you call me up, you're looking for someone. Keep all my someones in here. Okay, I see it.
No, don't give them the book. Don't give them the book.
He's giving Kim. Oh, he's.
I'm not keeping my contacts.
Isn't that the
in
book
plain
that was
English.
like in the beginning of the season when we were seeing his house?
Vacuum.
Oh, she's the one who took it. I mean, who held it. That was in his house, remember? I think, I'm pretty sure. When they were cleaning it up, that book was in his house.
It's passive income, a minimal
Really
risk.
minimal
I
risk.
can't believe he's walking away from that.
He knows what he wants.
I have no idea what they want to do with this.
Oh my god.
What?
Is he supposed to look like he's on cocaine? Oh.
This is what this is all about. According to Officer Connell's report, this is the reason Joshua Holcomb was pulled over. New Mexico Statute 66-3-846, driving with an obstructed window. This morning, I did an informal survey of the courthouse parking lot, and by my count, over a third of the vehicles had something similar hanging from their rearview mirrors. I believe your car was one of them, Your Honor. Unless you and 47 of our colleagues have outstanding tickets, I'd argue that this statute is not regularly enforced. Officer Connell knew my client. In fact, he arrested him 5 years ago when Joshua was a juvenile. And Officer Connell's record shows that this is only the third citation he's written for this statute in almost 20 years. Officer Connell recognized my client and used the dangler as a pretext to violate his Fourth Amendment rights. Your Honor, all I'm asking is that you take another look at the officer's statement.
That was nicely argued.
Thanks. See what the judge does.
Defense like that takes time to pull together, doesn't it? And the contracts office, they pay.
$700 a case, flat.
So you're making minimum wage.
700.
I've been meaning to ask, if you don't mind, how did you leave things with Howard Hamlin?
I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Howard. I wouldn't be an attorney. I wouldn't have met my husband. I owe Howard and HHM a lot.
Have you heard of the Jackson Mercer Foundation?
Of course. They fund justice reform programs on the East Coast. I wish we had something like that out here.
It's a bit hush-hush at the moment, but we will soon. And that's what I want to talk to you about.
Can she just do all of that? Can she just like... Can we stop this one thing with Howard? Can we just
literally
stop
saw
it?
why she can't stop in the beginning of this episode.
I know, and I just wish we could.
That's me.
So happy to see
Jessica
you.
is so me.
Thanks. Well, so far so good. It's no wax on Miguel. Wow, Francesca, you really have an eye.
It's still a work in progress.
Well, I can't wait to see the final product.
Francesca's is a bit too much.
But I know you were on your way out. I don't want to keep you.
Congratulations! The wedding? Saul told me you guys got married. Can I ask, are you registered anywhere?
That is so sweet. No, it was all very low key. We have everything we need. Yeah, you too.
What does
it mean?
Well, you have to, I guess, register
Have a good
the
night,
marriage
Francesca.
somewhere. I have no idea how it works. I've never been married. I don't know.
Why would she ask for that?
That's my question. Like, what is the point of that? What is the point for the show for that? Did you register it?
Why is she looking? Why is he like here? Oh, Jean has that.
Oh!
Hi.
We're shooting the judge?
No blur, okay? We need him to be recognized. That's the whole point.
Oh, what the fuck is
I
happening
don't. There's
now? I
so
have
many
no
steps
idea.
ahead of me. I don't understand anything here.
No,
The
these are just
judge.
chills, Lenny. Just keep it simple.
I cannot believe they're married.
Thank you, 10.
Yeah, all right.
Holy shit! The Jackson Mercer Foundation, that's like the Good Housekeeping seal of approval.
Well, it's not a done deal. Cliff thinks I have a good shot.
A good shot. You have more than a shot. They're gonna love you on sight.
I got
The only
surprised.
thing is, the lunch is on D-Day.
So, what? You don't have to be there on the day.
She's literally gonna not go.
It is pretty great.
Kim, this is fantastic.
No, really, I'm gonna cry.
Is it in Germany?
Oh, possibly.
Do we know this guy?
I mean, don't ask me. I don't know one. Also, now that he might not have had beer before, I don't know. This does look like German woods. I say that having never been to Germany. Well, he found them really I don't know if I know the guy, truly. I could. But he found them, it's fine. Guten Tag.
Right?
Das ist Privatgelände.
Sorry, I don't speak any German. Are you lost? It's a beautiful place you have here.
Guy, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I don't know if you're surviving this.
I actually think you're not.
Look, an axe is not gonna do
Wait a minute.
anything if he has a gun.
I don't think we've officially met.
Well, he doesn't want to shoot him, he needs information.
Exactly.
My dude, if you just continued running.
Okay.
Oh, that's smart.
Who are you?
Should we use the sharp side?
Who are you?
No, honestly, he might help Lalo because, like, they have killed
Yeah, maybe.
his boss. Like, honestly, he would be on their side. Oh my god, he really knocked the air out of him.
Yeah.
I was just waiting.
He cut his throat.
How would that be a benefit to him?
Tie that off
Yeah.
before you bleed to death.
Ew.
You're some kind of loner. If someone can come with you, a boyfriend or girlfriend, that's a good thing. If you can convince your mom, that's even better. I mean, if Granny's still alive, jackpot. Thank you, my dear. So, she will just sign on the dotted line.
I just had a couple of questions.
Francesca, can we sidebar in the law library?
I don't know if I'm comfortable. Is this even legal?
Which of us went to law school?
That's a good question, Rui. Which of you went to law school?
But we're on a clock.
We can't be holding a graduate seminar in constitutional law every time I give you something to do.
But I'm not sure.
You know what I'm paying you? It is above market.
I'm not gonna make a habit of
Of
this.
course not. Absolutely. No. Here.
on speaker and let me hear.
Hi. I'm calling because my mother is well, I guess she's a client of yours. She lives in the Sandpiper Assisted Living.
Poor Francesco.
Yes, my mother's out of the facility in Amarillo. Says she's supposed to call into some meeting on Thursday. Thing is, she's lost her dial-in instructions. She'll be so relieved.
Okay, it's very simple. The meeting is happening at our offices, so she just has to call the main line, the same number you called just now. Press 7 and then enter the passcode.
842159.
That's right.
Okay.
Was that so hard?
Don't be rude to her. She didn't want to fucking do it in the beginning, Jimmy.
Whoa, stop! No, wait, don't turn around. Finish what you're doing. Finish. Hey, where are you going? Clean up on aisle 9.
You clean it up.
That's right. Francesco, they're not paying you enough.
Oh.
My
We're finishing it.
God, this place.
Need something? Yeah. The boss sent me. He wants to know why you two guys off your house. Salamanca knows who you are. He could show up there. We're stressed thin. I made a judgment call. The lawyers, the garage, Fargo's upholstery shop. The appointment. Seems to me the most obvious place to pull from is Alameda Street. My guys stay on Alameda. Boss has a problem. He knows how to reach
That's fucking right. Who would talk to Mike like that?
If you have a problem,
I don't care.
I'm right here.
Can't wait for Lalo to show up at Almadilla Street or whatever it's called. Oh! What is that street? And he wanted to pull guys from there.
Is that his daughter-in-law house? What?
No, I thought that for a second when they saw the guy at Canterbury. I don't think he would have a guy that clearly
right in front.
visible, and they never knew, so like there's no way.
Oh, but this is the house in front of their house.
Just a slight break. Almost ready. Want another star?
Yeah. Just across the
Yeah, across
their
the street,
house.
okay.
It's the sun. That's right.
We're not taking people away from there.
Hey, kiddo. All right, I want you to start by finding the Big Dipper for me.
I've got it.
Trace a line across the bottom of the bowl till you see a bunch of stars that look like a backward question mark.
Oh, it's Leo the Lion. What's that underneath? The really bright one. Is it a planet?
You know what? That might just be Jupiter.
Wow. I think Jupiter is my favorite. What's next? But Mom...
Hey, you do what your mother says. The stars will still be in the sky tomorrow night.
Okay. Good night, Pop Pop. Love you.
I will never forgive Walter. Never in my life.
We didn't miss anything.
Terrified.
Hey, let's go out. Out where?
Omaha Beach.
Oh, this is just... Is this like it, the final scene we get when it's all fine? And now the consequences come?
Right, today is our day. Victory in Santa Fe, victory in Albuquerque. That sounds good. Don't worry about anything except for your pitch, okay? I'll record the whole show and we can listen to it later. It's a date.
I can bet my life.
She's gonna turn around.
Yeah, I can bet my fucking life that she's gonna turn around. And I might just cry.
Sorry, I don't think we have it, sir.
Oh, you do. It's the wood box, upper left.
Gotta warn you though, it's on the pricey side. $4.95 for the bottle.
Worth every penny.
Is this a judge?
Yeah. Oh, the metaphor of him leaving that behind.
Ultimately, it's about
Equal justice, a system that
Should have
works
just let
for
it.
everyone.
Should have just let it go.
Yeah.
A justice
Should have just
system
let
that
her
works
go
for
to
everyone.
this. Should have just stopped the whole
And
fucking thing.
What is more important than that? Hey, Jimmy.
Flag on the play. You're not gonna believe this, but I just ran into Casemiro, the real one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Before you ask, he didn't shave his mustache. He broke his arm.
Are you serious?
The guy has a giant cast
On his left arm. And I just checked all the pictures, and you could see his arm in every single one of them. No cast.
clear as day.
Shit. Shit!
I know.
Look at it this way. If I hadn't seen him, I mean, that really could have sunk us.
We're gonna pull a plug, and we are going to live to fight another day.
Don't turn around.
She's just gonna.
What other day?
And we'll figure it out. I promise. Okay? Just go.
Just do your thing in Santa Fe, and we'll regroup when you get home tonight.
She doesn't.
She just not turn around. There is no other way to sense.
Jimmy's still there.
It happens today.
I really might cry. How do you want to start this? Do we start this by
Saying only 7 more episodes until the end of the show.
I'm nearly in tears. This is the best show that's been created. I
agree. This
like
is...
I'm gonna cry about it, honestly. Like, where am I? I don't want to get teary-eyed. I'm just like
I don't think
it's so fucking good.
I don't think this show is better than Breaking Bad. Honestly, I do not have that opinion, but it's definitely my favorite show. Honestly, I'm just
I don't know what to say about
enjoying every single second while watching this show, even though sometimes it's fucking frustrating, sometimes it's fucking terrifying,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's horrible. Everything that's happening is horrible, but like I still love them. And this show.
I mean, I think the main difference between when you say Breaking Bad and everything, there are a lot more characters here that like I can love, you know. And Breaking Bad, like I had Walter, who I wanted to strangle most of the time. Like, he is the best character that has probably ever been written. I think that storyline is so fucking incredible. But like I despise him as a human. Like, I thought that he was...
despise him,
maybe that's a strong word, but, like, I had my moments with him. I felt, like, really for him, but, like, when all is said and done, he's not a good human.
But I still kind of love him, honestly.
There's a weird thing I have
for me,
with
there
Walter.
was more points where I hated him. I hated what he is doing. But when I finished this show, and now I feel love towards him, honestly, and I feel so much love towards his entire storyline. I just think it's brilliant. But like in my opinion, my favorite character here is Kim, and there was Walter, and it can't compare how much I love Kim more than I ever liked or loved Walter. You know.
Yeah.
That's to me the biggest difference. Also the audience, but like we talked about that millions of times. No need to repeat ourselves between those two shows. I mean.
Yeah.
But they're just both, in my opinion, written perfectly. I think we repeat ourselves in every single review, but they just are. Yeah. Like everything that has been said here.
You can't fault them. This will stand the test of time. Like, you can watch it in 20 years and it's still gonna be like the best thing. Like, those two shows are still gonna be like, they're gonna hold their own. Like, truly, I don't know. It's incredible.
These writers have to continue.
Like, please.
I know, maybe they got bored of this,
like, really, whatever.
Universe, but they just have to continue writing shows.
I just don't think they should ever, like, I don't know, like, the amount of, like, the writer room always has a lot of writers. I just don't think they should ever separate.
Yeah.
I just think just, like, continue writing things and I will watch all of them.
Alright.
Like, whatever the fuck you want to write, I will watch it. I don't care the universe, I don't care the genre, I don't care about anything, I'm just gonna watch.
Please don't make horror.
I'm gonna watch.
Please just don't, just skip that one, you know? Like, you can go to any single one.
Those will be the funniest reactions. Milena is very jumpy.
I fucking hate her. It's not just about Jumpy. I just fucking hate it. I do not enjoy it. Like, yeah, I watch some shows that are horror, like 3 or 4 of them actually, and I love those shows. But it would not be comparable to how much I enjoy this. You know?
Yeah. Let's talk about the episode, I guess. It opened up with baby Kim, literally baby. Not like just baby girl, literally baby Kim.
I'm so happy that we had a scene like that. Even though we always imagined that because of her childhood, Kim became who she became. But I love that it was shown on the screen what she did when she was a child and how her mother reacted to something like that.
No, I still now I again think that it's still her mother's like con or whatever. I still think this is her mother's doing, that like she kind of, let's say, roped Kim into it at a young age, like used her.
I'm not sure if that was in that scene. Mm-hmm. You think it was in that scene?
Well, because like the second they turned, she was like smiling and she was like repeating her words that she said to Kim, and she said it like ironically, like it was ironic what she said or whatever.
Honestly, it could be. It could be. It would make sense. In my mind, it doesn't have to be, because also with the way Kim was living and what her mother was doing, stealing, drinking, God knows what else. I think it's very common for a child to start doing those things as well.
I think. I mean, we have already talked about this previously when like we saw her mother. I mean, of course, everything, most of the things, 98% of the things always stem from childhood. Like that's when like it's incredible and it's sad the impact that your upbringing has on you and like how difficult it is to like
escape that.
Yes, it's like nearly fucking impossible, like really. And it's incredible how many people should never fucking have kids, and they do have kids, and like you can't help them, and they're gonna be forever. Like no one is taught, most of the people, like sure, like there are some mental illnesses maybe, but like most of the people aren't born to become evil, bad, or whatever. It's always like how I have watched, I can't even tell you the amount of like documentaries about serial killers or like whoever, shooters. There's always the pattern that their childhood where this was done to them, and so like it's sort of it's not an excuse like, oh, they've done this horrible thing it's because they had a horrible childhood. It's not an excuse, but like, you know, we should know where these things stem from so that you could stop it before it becomes unsolvable. And like for Kim, growing up with that type of a mother, there was kind of no other way for her to turn out. And I think her having that mother who is like an addict to alcohol and an addict to like cons, it makes so much sense. And it's kind of even, let's say, sadder that she is with Jimmy, that she like gravitates towards Jimmy because of those aspects. Like she searches for that. Yes. And like, so that's how she searches for like an unhealthy thing. And again, I don't think they're like, I mean, they are in a way unhealthy for each other because like they are who they are. They don't have to be, you know, like they're very supportive and everything. Like they have such a like healthy relationship otherwise, like incredibly healthy relationship.
But to me, they have just that, and they have healthy relationship in my opinion. But they both have that thing.
Yeah, they both have like demons or whatever.
But they would also have that if they were with anybody else.
I agree.
It's just the thing that when they are together,
they feed off each other.
Exactly,
with that,
exactly. Do I think that's unhealthy? I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know what to tell you about that. It's definitely not healthy.
I mean, it is unhealthy because, like, when you think about it, a lot of the things where we are now wouldn't have happened if they weren't like next to each other. Kim before, like in like most of the previous seasons, like she didn't like want to do many things, like they were like illegal or whatever. And Jimmy was kind of the one that like wanted to and was kind of like not pushing her into it, but just like by doing that,
she was supporting him.
Yes. And like now in this season, we have also seen like Jimmy maybe hesitating to do this thing with Howard and then doing it because like Kim wants to do it, you know? And now he wants to do it. And so like it's those types of things. Like we wouldn't be here where we are if the two of them didn't feed off each other. Like if their worst parts weren't compatible, in the most destructive way. And like, I think it's an incredibly fascinating thing, but it's also a thing that makes me concerned for like the ending, because like knowing that they are in those aspects unhealthy for each other, I don't know if the show is then like at the end, like the end goal, is it gonna be because like we always wanted them to like, for there to be like, let's say an open ending for the two of them to find their way back to each other or whatever. Like, I don't know if the show would go down that direction, just because like we know that in that aspect they're not the best for each other, but like in every other aspect they're perfect. But like that thing, the thing that we are doing right now, it's because of the two of them combined, you know? And so like I don't know how it ends, but like because of that aspect that's unhealthy, that part doesn't make me like feel confident in a potentially like good open ending for them in the future.
I think there will be a good open ending in the future.
Like,
I'm pretty confident
like
that
maybe
after everything they're gonna survive after this and go through, I definitely do believe that something like that is gonna happen.
I hope so.
Honestly.
Like, I would hope so, but at the same time, I hope that like the only way that I can see that I want that to work, I mean, years have passed.
Exactly.
And so like I wish that
she's gonna
have like become better human by themselves, and that they wouldn't necessarily have to act on those impulses, however we want to fucking call them.
After everything they're gonna go through right now, I definitely do believe that that's gonna happen. That we're not gonna see them get together and do the exactly same thing repeated all over again.
Yeah.
You know? I think they're gonna learn something from this, from the whole thing.
I hope
so. Especially, we still don't know much about Kim's ending, but especially Jimmy. Imagine after all of this, he just goes back to whatever he was doing in the beginning.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
That would be horrible.
Yeah. I also loved, like, I guess, because of the Jimmy thing, when they were talking to the vet, and the vet was like, I want to quit this. Like, I like helping animals. Like, I'm a vet. I want to do that. And Jimmy's like acting like he sounds insane. Like, why would he? Like, it's so minimal risk. He has hit a gold mine with this. Like, why would he quit it? Like, Jimmy cannot fucking comprehend.
Kim said something there. Like,
Kim said he found what he wants to do. And in that, like, when she said those words, it seemed to me like she was more aware than Jimmy was in that moment, because like Jimmy is asking, why is the vet doing this, not really kind of understanding and getting it, where Kim gets it, and she said like it's what he really wants to do, and she's saying that what she is doing right now is also what she really wants to do, unfortunately. The thing with Howard. There was kind of a parallel, let's say, between the vet and Kim, because like vet helps the animals and whatever, and he has pictures of them, and then Kim had the pictures of her helping, people in court and everything and doing the right things. And the vet wants to quit the illegal part of the business.
And she quit in this episode the part
the opposite.
Exactly, and the thing that she was supposed to want to do.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Kim, we knew in the season 1 would be the happiest right now with the opportunity she just had, that she just decided to give up on, you know?
Like, really, the universe is giving her so many fucking things to achieve everything that she wanted to be who she wanted to be
from the beginning.
And yet
this part of her is winning by far.
That's awful. Like, that part of her fucking wins
by far, and is gonna destroy the rest of her life. I mean, put her on the wrong road.
Yeah, that was very poetic. Like, she's driving down the fucking road, and like, we know, the bad choice road.
Yeah.
That was the title, right, of the episode. And she basically switches from the choice. It couldn't have been more like...
What?
Yes, if you want. Like, she was literally on the fucking road.
The entire episode
to do this, like, the best thing, like, to help people, to be a positive change.
To be what
and
exactly what she wanted to be from the beginning.
And she just turns the fucking wheel and goes backwards and goes down the bad choice road.
Yeah.
And this is where we are now. I think this was a defining moment for her character. And I just I feel like this is it. I feel like we cannot escape. I mean, I always knew we couldn't escape any consequences, but like now, like really, we just simply cannot.
Also, with the vet, we had the thing.
The book.
The little book, and inside of the book, there was
cryptic.
Card. There was a card, best vacuum cleaner, and Kim took it and read it out loud.
Yeah.
And that just furthers my belief that she is gonna escape and run away.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, it can be only one of two things.
Yeah.
It can be like that they had her like read that because she's gonna be the one to use it, like maybe the first one that we see to use it, or it's because she's not gonna do that, and just the show just wants to, because like the writers know that's what everyone's thinking about Kim, like where she disappeared. Like the writers know that. Right? Yeah. So like I don't know if they just like put that there and like,
because one episode she's behind bars, the next
so like
episode
honestly I don't fucking know. Like they could be doing multiple things. Like they know where the audience mind goes and they're keeping you on your toes.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you anything for certain, really.
I don't know.
I wonder what how that black book or whatever ended up with Jimmy. How did it end up with Jimmy? I have no fucking clue. But like we saw it in the beginning. I'm certain. Like someone fucking correct me, but like I'm certain that we saw it in the opening of season 6, when they were like clearing up Jimmy's place. I think that's when we saw it, because like that book looks familiar to me. It was open.
It's fascinating how we cannot connect where the story goes. Honestly, I feel like with Breaking Bad, we could have seen the ending.
I feel like with Breaking Bad it was much more straightforward, because like you know that like Walter has to die. Like you know
Walter has to be stopped.
It's like you know that Walter is gonna die and he's gonna be stopped and his family is gonna hate him and everything.
And you know that with Jesse, that's not gonna be, because like, he suffered so much through like last 4 or 5 seasons that he has to somehow escape this whole thing.
Yeah.
You don't suspect him to die.
Yeah.
And yet with this show, I literally have no idea where Jimmy's storyline, where Kim's storyline, when their combined storyline is, where is it ending?
Yes. Maybe because like it's much more like complicated than like Walter's, because like Walter did so many bad things, like so many awful fucking things, and so like you knew that that's the thing. Like for these two, I don't know where it goes. Like I don't know. Again, maybe something, it's not gonna be good. Like I can just tell you that it's not gonna be pleasant, but maybe like we'll come closer to the truth as we go through more episodes. Now they have also, when they were at the vet gave something to Jimmy that lasts for like, I don't know, an hour or something, an hour, 2 hours. I guess they were testing something. It looks to me like when your pupils are, it's like all dilated. Like to me that seems like what happens when you're on cocaine specifically, which like knowing the plan that they're creating only should mean that like they plan to do something to Howard, like somehow give him that. How do you even, like by drinking? I don't know how you like inject that into you. I'm sure they want to give it to Howard, so like that at like maybe at the point where they are supposed to have the meeting, right, with
I'm just confused with the part that like
the judge. I don't know, like they want to do something about that.
The judge will still don't know exactly what they're doing.
They planted that judge so that Jimmy could take photos with him. And like how does Jimmy, is it because, does that endanger the case if like Jimmy is talking to the judge of the case and he was once previously involved with the case? But like how is that detrimental to Howard?
Well, I think they're also in the same time doing stuff for Sandpaper's case.
And what was that 20,000?
Howard said that it's nothing legal, that he doesn't need that money for nothing legal. So honestly, I think that he's gonna suspect something happening, where I think Jimmy planned that for them to see him doing that.
Jimmy could have taken that money to make Howard think, because like he's taking pictures with a lawyer. to make Howard think that to make Howard think that Jimmy is bribing the judge, and then he says that in front of the judge,
exactly,
while having his pupils dilated, and then the judge is like, "What the fuck? How do you accuse me of that?" And Cliff is like, "What the fuck is happening?" He sees his eyes. He knows I'm sure he knows how the eyes of a person who's like on cocaine looks, because his son has had problems with drugs, and that's how like they get Howard, because like then Howard's gonna fucking sound insane if he presents this evidence. But like Howard needs to get the pictures of Jimmy with the judge.
Howard's well, they're gonna plan that somehow, because those pictures Jimmy has, but it's a wrong judge because this one doesn't have it broken out.
How would they plant it? They can only plant it if they know that Jimmy has...
plant those
yes,
pictures.
but like let's say they repeat the pictures and they have the pictures. What?
How it's happening in an hour? It's not happening here.
Okay, maybe they don't do that, but like maybe that was the first plan. Like for them to plant pictures, but like the only way they could plant pictures is if they knew with certainty, which I'm sure they know, that he has a private investigator.
And they definitely did know that.
And then like it will seem like those are the pictures that the private investigator took. But like the private investigator gives him the pic. Is the private investigator in on it? Because like if those pictures, how do we plant those pictures for Howard?
Yeah.
Because like we have seen the investigator showing the pictures, right? It's not like he sends pictures, they can add some pictures, and then like, I mean, Howard would ask the guy something about that.
How are they gonna send exactly the investigator to Howard?
How did they send the investigator to Howard? I mean, I feel like that could be easily done.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna use those pictures anyway. So I don't think.
Well, I mean, there is no time, but Kim said like it has to happen today, and then she turned around.
Yeah,
what
but
is she gonna achieve?
She's gonna think of some other plan, honestly. So like those pictures are not gonna work, but she's gonna think of some other plan in the meantime.
But like they're gonna switch up the plan, and we don't even fucking know the first plan.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what the plan didn't work. Okay, but that makes sense that like those are the pictures to make like Howard think that Jimmy is maybe bribing the judge, because like 20,000 in cash does seem like bribing money, I guess.
I mean, he did say that he thinks he's doing something illegal.
Yeah, and he says that he sounds insane.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
and
what
on
I
drugs
expected.
if he's like pupils are
dilated.
dilated.
That's what I expected exactly to happen with Howard, for him to accuse them of something, and they already expected him to accuse them of something, so they figured it out.
Yeah, that could
just
be
just like the Chuck in 305, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that
would definitely damage his reputation, but it wouldn't ruin it, because when he would go and take the test for drugs, he wouldn't be on drugs.
Yes, but like they would close the case, because like that judge is gonna be like, what the fuck is happening?
That's
and
what
then
Kim
Cliff
said.
would be like, let's close the case and whatever, let's just finish it here.
And exactly that's what Kim said. We're not gonna destroy his reputation, we're just gonna damage it a little bit or something like that.
Yeah, not his reputation, his career. Like he's not gonna have his license removed, but his reputation is gonna be dead.
That's dead.
Well, I don't know what is gonna happen. But like now I don't know what they're gonna do. It's not gonna be D-Day. I hate that. I hate the D-Day. Let's just stop. Let's just fucking stop. Like I wish he didn't call her. Like I wish Jimmy didn't. I mean, he should have, because like Kim, this is her choice. Like this is now her decision. This is like what she fucking chooses to do. And like I can't save her from herself.
And she can't save herself.
She can't save herself from herself. And that's just where we are now.
So maybe Jimmy could have saved her from herself.
No, I don't think they're saving it. Like I think she has to go through this. Oh, we also had Lola, who was coming to that guy, one of the guys. God, which one? Like it doesn't seem like the one that was like
it's
the
not that
rudest.
One. It could be the one who said something to Mike.
Oh, the one that said like he was worth 50 of you or something.
Yeah,
maybe
could be that one. Doesn't have to be. Honestly, I didn't recognize his face at all. I have no idea if it would show him to me, I would not know that he was one of the guys.
Yeah, one of the guys. Doesn't really matter which one it was. He's getting some information from him now. He's gonna find something out. But the thing is, Gus is ready for you. Yeah. Gus is ready for you. So that's not gonna really work out, boy. But I can't wait to see how it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Mike can't come close to his family. He's like trying to protect them because like they are in danger, because like who knows where Lalo could show up.
Yeah.
But like they're gonna be fine. We had that bit. We also had, I just want to mention, like, justice for Francesca. Jimmy was very rude to her. Jimmy was very in that moment I was like, oh, it's Saul. Like it's Saul that we knew from Breaking Bad. Like it was like and really just like this switch.
Stand up for herself.
I feel like
and I think that's exactly how the Saul and Francesca's relationship starts.
Yes, and I think it like it was that was like the clear moment.
Yeah.
Like that's how she acts. Like that last part. Like that's how she acts towards him, and that's how he always acts now to her. It was very, very Saul like.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
That's
pretty much it. What happened this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a week. Bye.
For the last episode.
Well,
of this part of the season.
Bye.